You know, I'm pretty sure those people are not gonna comment. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. I'm gonna be brutally honest, and even if they do comment, outside of like the one dude that you summoned me twice for, there's no one who's gonna like actually call us an asshole for that, because there was no dick move happening there. We fought 1v1 and it was fair. The one guy even had time to heal in between.
To be fair, I didn't actually fight the mage dude. Did you put your sign down?
Yep.
I didn't actually fight the mage dude. I let you fight him twice.
I guess that's fair. I mean, like, he did let you summon me again, so I mean, it's kind of on him at that point. This isn't Dark Souls 2 where like stopping people from doing shit is really fucking hard.
Your sign didn't appear.
Oh,
but
I'm
I
sorry.
got invaded.
I don't know. In Dark Souls 2, it's like impossible to stop someone from healing themselves like 90% of the time. Like,
God damn it. The lag on the menu is really annoying. When
But
you're
you
trying to
summoned
summon
me.
somebody. Yeah, I summoned you anyway.
just trying to summon me under pressure. Didn't fucking work out.
It's because
Never worked out.
it's not instant. Like when you push it, you have to wait for the.
Is the invader actually here?
Nope.
Okay, well,
I say
let's,
we go.
Yeah, well, let's kill it.
Oh, here he is, Poonslayer.
That is a new one. I'm pretty sure I haven't seen that name. Okay, well, let's kill this mage real fast.
Got him, coach.
Good job, coach.
Oh, here's Poonslayer. Gargoyle helm. Good job.
A lot of those.
Also, he's
There's
missing half his health. What is this garbage? Oh, what?
He's dead.
Yeah, I actually used the heavy attack. Killed something. The problem with using two weapons is you usually forget the distance you have to be. So like with the katana, I'm like, oh, why didn't I hit that guy? It's because the katana's like 2.5 feet and the Zweihander's like 1,000,000 miles. However far a mile is.
Yeah, we're Canadian, don't know that one.
Americans don't know how far a fucking mile is. Exactly. That guy got wrecked.
Swears Priest did an aggro, but that's not really my room to complain about that sort of shit.
I know there's an item down there, everybody. If there's comments, I know there's an item down there. I don't care to get it.
There's also an item. There's also a set of items around this corner.
Yeah, that's what I was pointing at.
You want to get the chest full of stone armor?
Sounds like a heavy chest.
It is a very heavy chest. You might need to hold it with both hands.
Hot.
Hard joke.
Whee.
Does
Okay.
Sanctus,
Whoops.
does Sanctus actually heal? That's the question. I think I actually need to have the stats for it to heal me. I was wondering if I could just like use Sanctus while I wait for something to happen. See, now this isn't going to happen the same way this time.
Oh.
Oh, but you're going to die before I get there by the looks of it.
Grab my stuff. Just in case.
Have just to stand at length of this boss and just like sit there and be like, hey, alright, bring it.
Well, that wasn't a good shot on my part.
Come on. Come on, bro. You can do this. Believe in you, dog.
I really like him to get out of that rubble so I can actually get under him. Nice. Speedrun tactics.
He's scared of me. Look how scared he is. He's just fucking jumping. That would be crazy.
Well, you know.
Also, I feel like I'm just gonna get hit more often if I try to hit him. I tanked for your sins. Bring it.
Have some health.
Also, this dog's teeth will be like totally fucked by doing this. Hey,
It's a soft chew toy.
very soft handle is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Like, so that attack that probably uses up like all your stamina that he's doing right now
Yeah.
uses about a quarter of my stamina bar when I block it. Oh, except for when he does that and apparently goes right past my shield. What's up?
Ah! Sir? Where? What?
I'm just gonna walk at him. Like, I'm just gonna walk at him. Like, hey, stop. Can't hit me. Can't touch me.
This boss is mighty buggy.
He's just got really good reach. What's your problem, dude?
His reach?
What is your major malfunction, soldier?
Well, that's a
Well,
good question.
I'd say that it's because my parents made me malfunction.
It's cause I only have one parent.
Haha, dad joke.
Please, sir. I'm just trying to stab you.
Don't worry, I covered for your incompetence.
Hey, for your homeward bone.
Look at
Dog
that.
would have a homeward bone. That's racist
Well, it's
to
a
dogs.
dog. It's a dog. What the fuck do you want?
I want dog equality. Equality.
Quality?
Well, that's the that's duck equacity.
That's racist.
No, it isn't. They're ducks.
So dogs are free of this preferential treatment.
Yeah, that's how racism works, isn't it?
So you're being racist against actual ducks. What a jerk.
I know. Where are we going next? We're Four Kings, right? So we gotta go back to...
Gotta go back to Firelink.
Yay! Get all that vit.
Get all that endurance so that my endurance bar gets longer than my health bar. Actually, I think I'm almost at the point where I don't get points of stamina for endurance.
Oh, I was just getting, we don't have anything to fight the ghosts, do we? How are we gonna fight the ghosts?
I got 2 curses on me right now.
Okay.
Be enough for like half of them. We have to, if you have like 1, we could cycle them. They last for a while, so we should be okay.
Ah, I thought I might have had a Firekeeper soul. Nope. Nope.
I have a Firekeeper soul. I do not. I think I just seen it in a menu. I believe this is the point where we find that one dude, the depressed dude.
Curses... Skull, Talisman...
It legitimately looks like a hand. I guess if you don't talk to him,
No, I don't have any curses.
it starts with a T.
No, I just don't have any.
Weird.
Fuck that pottery. That's right, stupid pot.
Okay, signs down. When you cross the very first bridge, when you go down, it'll be a little, like, first, like, rickety wood bridge. My sign should be in the middle there. For the second bridge. There's, like, a little island or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm staring meaningfully out in the distance.
Are there ghosts out there?
Spoopy, scary ghosts.
That guy's in a pot. I'm just gonna leave him to his despair.
Well, that's what you get when you smoke pot.
Yep. Only despair.
Despair. So delicious.
Despair is striped.
Hmm.
I so far do not see any signs, and I'm on this island.
These rocky islands.
There's apparently an item out there.
Yeah, there's a Firekeeper soul. That's a Firekeeper soul, which you're probably seeing.
How the fuck do you get over there?
There is actually a spot. There's a nice little walkway there, actually.
Hmm. Too bad you're being attacked by ghosts. Sorry, I'd say we should probably grab that.
I could go grab that right fucking now if I wanted to.
You and your ghost repellent.
I don't even need that ghost repellent. Like, you can do that level 1 if you really wanted to. Level 1 without killing the ghosts. Or getting hit by them. You just literally run all the way there. Run off the edge and die. Because you only need that.
I see you. Or I saw your ghost.
Well, you see the big shield and the sword?
Well, I saw a ghost standing on the island, so I'm just gonna assume it's you.
That's probably me. I'm guessing we have to let the multiplayer work or something.
I don't know. No, fuck it, I'll put down mine.
Well,
Whichever one appears first.
Well, one of us has got to cancel it.
Oh, that's right.
All the other signs disappear, so...
Well, I couldn't see mine, so I just canceled. Or I couldn't see yours, so I just canceled mine. Let's see if it'll appear now. Don't make me go towards the ghosts. Game, please.
I think I see you right now. With your generic greatsword. This doesn't actually show us Y-hander, it just shows generic sword. And generic shield. At least shows actual equipment if you're standing near an actual bonfire, I believe. Longest part of our recordings, waiting for the co-op to fucking work. Could do a lot of other things during this time.
Nope. It's part of the experience.
Part of the experience. Unfortunately, we're just really boring, so it's not a very good experience.
Give me a good time to drink some water.
This would be a good time to do other things. Or just clear out this place.
I don't know, your sign just isn't appearing here, so...
What level are you?
70?
Okay, yeah, we should still be in range of each other. I'm 73. Let's see, equip, tower kite shield, and we're gonna just start clearing, I guess. We're gonna start clearing soon, anyway.
Want to move your sign forward, maybe? Put it on the bridge or something? Maybe it just doesn't like being there.
It's on the bridge. Basically, the start of the bridge, you get down the stairs, and it's just pretty much right there.
Yeah.
This is the one point in the game where everyone using a curved sword is like, I hope I don't accidentally kick and fall off the edge. Since the kick for curved swords makes you jump backwards. It's so unnecessary. It's also really hard to imagine my character actually being able to do that with his armor on.
Oh. I see a message. Need bravery. Indeed, yes. There's ghosts.
We should call in Luigi for this shit.
Call in Luigi? That sounds like a terrible idea.
Hey man, he's done it twice.
He was scared the whole time.
Yeah, but he at least did it.
It's true. Mario would have just not done it. Because he's important or some dumb shit.
No, because he can't kill ghosts.
It's true. He looks at them and then they get shy.
They get all antsy and they're like, oh shit, that's breaking the rules.
Oh man, that's Mario. He's noticing me.
He noticed me, I wonder if I can get his autograph.
They only say that after he leaves, though.
See, like, I kind of want to use my curse right now so that I can clear out stuff. But then I'm like, but then I get summoned and I don't have the curse anymore.
Well, I can try and put my sign down and you can try and summon me.
I mean, I could put it down a bit further away. Maybe it's like linked to some other boss.
Yeah, ghost.
I aggroed a ghost. Aggroed 2 ghosts. My sign's at like the very edge of the bridge. You're gonna aggro a ghost to touch it.
Yeah, I think the ghost turned back that I aggroed.
Yeah, mine did. Didn't hit me, I just kind of backpedaled. I'd rather not do Brosouls and do 4 kings without another person, but...
Yeah. I don't see shit. That's weird.
I guess we'll just have to do this, we'll call this Lonely Souls episode.
I know we've gone through here.
Oh, we've co-op, I'm pretty sure we've co-op this before.
Yeah.
I one-shot the ghost, by the way.
Well, I guess I'll just put my sign down. See what we get.
You have to let me cancel my sign.
My sign's about halfway down the bridge.
I have to go get that Firekeeper soul right now.
Might as well. Might have to acquire a curse.
I might have to look on the wiki and tell you where that is, because I don't actually remember where they are.
Me either. Does the Blossom lady sell them?
I know someone sells them, I'm not sure if she does. I mean, it's completely possible to run past all the ghosts, they're all really slow. And then just find some other point. Yeah, your sign ain't here. Middle of the bridge.
Yeah, it's about the middle of the bridge.
I'd offer to put my sign past the ghosts. And be like, I put my sign in the pool of water outside, like in the pool of water after the bridge. See if that works. And I'll just go forward and clear more ghosts. In my world.
Okay. I should be able to see your sign if it appears.
I mean, you should, because this is now the Four Kings area for sure. The bridge could be technically debatable.
Shouldn't let you use your soapstone. Jerks.
Technically, you'd be summoning for Blighttown, I guess. That would be like the, I guess, situation out of that.
Yeah.
You get to the point where I literally open up about 50 million ghosts. Just every time you step in one of these buildings, there's just a shit ton of ghosts for no good reason. Some of them are like halfway through the ground when they hit you too. It's really unfair. And I one-shot all of them, so they're not a threat.
Nope.
What the fuck?
No sign yet. Run away from ghosts.
Did my Dark Souls like legitimately just crash? Is that what that arrow was for?
Oh, did you get errored as well?
C++ error of some kind?
Yeah, that's what happened and I couldn't connect. That explains why we can't see each other's sign. Because it let me keep playing after that. Until I went to close the error. Good job, Dark Souls developers.
I don't want to restart Steam.
You don't get a choice. It crashes.
Well, we know how this episode is probably going to end then.
Well, it's been fine after.
Yeah, I know.
Or since.
So where's Steam then? Steam gone?
Yeah, it crashes.
Steam, Dark Souls.
I wish I had a sit emote.
So you sit there and wait.
Yep.
Now we're updating Steam.
That's important. I'm using like the crazy Steam beta client, so it updates every day. Sometimes more than once. That could have ended badly.
You almost walked off the edge.
I pressed B and jumped backwards. Oh!
What?
Oh, I cracked my shoulder.
Yeah, you shouldn't do that. Let me tell you something.
Feels good, bro. Makes you feel alive. Woo, yeah.
You should stop oh yang.
I can't. I'm alive because
So, apparently the first 4 bosses in the newest World of Warcraft raid are pretty easy, but then the last 2 are really hard. Weird.
Total Biscuit was talking, well, not his podcast, they were talking about raid bosses and stuff. They're talking about MMOs and MMOs being hard.
I mean, if you're at like the very cutting edge rating, yes, it's hard because
that's what they said. Like, if you want to play hard mode, you play like the what is it called? The hardest difficulty, Mythic. Is that what it's called? Yeah, you just Mythic raid. You don't do anything else.
Well, I mean, you do, since Mythic doesn't come out right away, you usually do like 1 week of like heroic and stuff, so you sort of understand how the encounter works.
Yeah,
and then
but you're doing that just to get the stuff down, not to actually not because you're like playing it for like, oh yeah, completely shit and I'm gonna fucking kill everything.
Well, I mean, you're also doing it to get some gear too, since you need to get gear to do Mythic in the first place.
Yeah.
Not as much gear as your average player needs.
Because they were talking that WildStar only like 2 guilds have beaten the hardest boss. It's like I'm sitting there like, yeah, that's how it should be.
Well, you see, you want to know why that's the case, Alex? It's because no one fucking plays that game.
Yeah, that's what they're saying too. Just like, how many people are actually playing that game?
Not a lot. If you had like all of the like.
Yeah, if you had the 10 million players that WoW does,
you'd find like enough players for it. Also, the attunement system in that game's fucking retarded.
In WildStar?
Yeah, there should never be an attunement system for raids.
I don't even know what that means. I never raided. Apparently, that's a Burning Crusade thing.
And vanilla, but vanilla had significantly less hard ones than.
Whatever, man. You should just show up to a raid place
and be able to go in it.
Just walk inside of it.
Yeah, you see, they used to have things make you couldn't do that.
That's dumb. I want you to be able to accidentally come across a raid and just be like, oh, I'm gonna explore here, and you get fucking destroyed. It's like, I'm not going back in there. That place fucking sucks.
Okay, I'm just gonna put it back up on the island.
Yeah, mine's on the island right now. You're just waiting to get into the game. It takes like 3 or 4 minutes.
Okay, we'll do me first then. And then hopefully we'll clear up to the dude who sells curses, and we'll be good.
There's a dude who sells... Oh yeah, the dude on the roof.
He sells curses, and we're going to get to him, and that's going to be real fun, because you're going to be useless the entire time.
Yay! I'm collecting souls!
Soul collector, yay. But yeah, I actually don't know how hard it is for that sort of stuff in WildStar. I heard there's like bosses need multiple interrupts before they actually interrupt their spell, and like the normal content's kind of difficult, but like that honestly doesn't really tell me much. It just means that like multiple twats have to press their fucking interrupt buttons at once. It usually happens anyway.
Yeah, everyone's just face rolling anyway.
The only time where you have like legitimately coordinated interrupt is when you're doing actually hard shit, and people actually like there's an actual interrupt rotation.
Well, that's like what they were trying to bill WildStar is like, oh, this is a hard game for people who like old World of Warcraft.
Except that old World of Warcraft was never hard, and people seem to forget that.
It was Total Biscuit was talking about how it's like everybody has PTSD from old content. So everybody's like, they're part of a group of like, we're the old content people.
I mean, like, mechanically speaking,
that shit was hard.
Mechanically speaking, it was never difficult. Most of the time, like, a lot of the bosses were like legitimate tank and spanks, where like the hardest part about the fight was your own fucking class.
Yeah, it was less. They didn't have the engine built up enough to do like they're like you have to hit this thing to make this happen.
Fuck, Affliction Warlocks weren't able to raid back then because bosses had limited debuff slots. They had like 50 debuff slots, and you had to make sure that they could the bosses could be affected by Slender Armor, or else your tanks couldn't hold aggro. That sort of garbage.
That's weird.
Well, they're working on like fucking twigs back then compared to like their microwaves they're working on right now.
They're toasters.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you see the?
Yeah. You know, they bumped it up to like 200 at one point.
Why isn't it just?
And then I can't remember what happened after. Well, I don't know. Like it stopped mattering after 200 because there's hardly ever time you're gonna have 200 debuffs on a boss nowadays.
Yeah.
Because the most you can have in the most people you can have in a raid is 30. So that'd be over 6 debuffs per person.
If you can even find 30 people who want to raid nowadays.
Oh, there's still people like who do that since Mythic requires 20. I still don't see your sign. I don't know how long this is gonna take.
Do you see the message yet? There's a message on the island as well.
I didn't. No, I don't see it. So I'm probably not. I'm trying to think of any other things really to say. I mean, like mechanically speaking, they weren't difficult. And like I said before, you're fighting with your class. Like for example, as a warlock, you would Shadow Bolt and only Shadow Bolt, and maybe put like Curse of Elements, and that's it. And then like you'd life tap, but then you have to bandage yourself because the 40 healers couldn't afford to heal you.
So you're not good enough?
And now first aid's like basically dead because unless you're PvPing, you don't really need it.
I moved my sign to the bottom of the stairs. Let's see if it'll.
It'll probably just have to be a second anyway, since I don't think I'm quite in. Yeah, like fuck the game. That fucking game. Yeah, it's like the boss is totally difficult. It does like one thing. Like most of the bosses had just an enrage that like a hunter had the trank shot. And you only got trank shot from doing a boss in Molten Core. Then I dropped the book.
You dropped the skill? That's crazy. Come on. But the people who don't play it won't get to see that content.
It's not even that. Like
that's what I hear every time that somebody goes like, "But I can't." But like you have to fight a boss to get it. Just like, what? Yeah. No shit.
The only like problem with that is it raises PvP implications because then the PvEers automatically get better skills than you because some of the raids actually had skill drops for better ranks of skills. So if they perhaps made it so that you could buy it with honor, like if you got to knight rank or something like that, you could buy those skills. Then
can't you buy skill books with money?
I don't know if they were available on the auction house, but even still,
that makes a little less sense. If you could just buy them on the auction houses, I don't know what they'd be whining about.
Well, it's still pretty unfair that you can't legitimately get it by yourself without like a 20-man raid.
Make friends, bitch.
It's not even that. Like you could make friends, just like the content was difficult, so like you would have a hard time with it. So like it was legitimately back then. It was like the people who in vanilla, it was like people who raided and people who didn't raid, and the people who didn't raid generally were like the people getting the mats for the people who raided. And then Burning Crusade came out, and you were divided into 2 groups: the people who were doing Karazhan, and the people who weren't doing Karazhan. Because, like, I'm pretty sure everybody rated who played Burning Crusade had a max level character, did fucking Karazhan at some point, and that they fell into that group. There was like no one who didn't raid, but Karazhan was a 10-man group thing, and the next raid that you could go to was a 25-man.
I'm being summoned.
Well, not by me. And it's about time to cut off this episode. So this is gonna be the episode where nothing fucking happens since
Darksouls
crashed my Steam.
Yeah.
Smooth move. Well, we'll see you tomorrow.
That guy seems pretty hype.
Hopefully tomorrow will be less shit.
Hopefully.